But yeah, I did like it.
Come out here, please, Evita.
Oh, I didn't know you were.
So you were saying what about these lights over here, and what do they look like during the day?
They look like stones or something.
And they kind of like follow a path up that mountain, but there's actually no path.
Yeah, but at night it looks like there is.
Yeah, they are in a line.
And who lives up there?
Right? Okay, hold this for a second.
Okay. Oh no.
Make a couple of comments here. First, we're back here at the Dazzler. Oh man, I forgot to check what day it is, what time it is, what the temperature is, but it's really nice out here. I just did 40 minutes on the bike again, did 40 minutes last night after doing over 22,000 steps, 8 miles of walking today, no big deal. This is like it's like a private deck up here again for us, because everywhere we've been here, we've had like a private like rooftop pool, right? I mean,
yeah.
It's been crazy. I think it's because it's not the high season, it's a low season. I'm like, why is this a low season for tourists when all the jacaranda blooms are like stunning? But it's been nice because we've had all this space up here, and I'm gonna jump in this pool even though it's freezing cold because I'm hot and I just sweated for 40 minutes and need to cool down. But I'm not gonna do that yet because I was also thinking a couple other things, which is, I can't remember. Oh, you know, I was gonna think. So we were talking to one of the guys that sold us the tour earlier today, and he was very like Incan looking. He looked Incan. Very indigenous looking, clearly, and there's a lot of that here. There's a very big indigenous sort of Incan influence, and he was talking about which parts the Incan were, and then he was telling us like his favorite thing is the fact that like the bell in that one of those churches is made out of like the Incan weapons after they like fought the Spanish. They melted it down and made the church bell, which I thought was really cool. And also it was very clear like he was like sort of anti-Spanish, like was not cool with the Spanish like conquistadors. And then I was thinking, you know what? A lot of these towns around here, they were actually founded by the Spanish. It's not like there were towns here. Like there were some settlements in different places, but there are no like Incan ruins here. It's not like Peru. The Incans did sort of come down here, but like I'm like, okay, I understand you feeling that way, but it's kind of interesting that like this town wouldn't necessarily be here without the Spanish. They established a lot of these towns and then a lot of these churches, and I was thinking like I was going to talk to Evita about the fact that, because we were talking about this earlier, kind of messed up, pretty messed up in fact, and a lot of Spanish conquistadors did a lot of messed up stuff, and the colonialists, etc., did a lot of messed up stuff. One of which I think was basically building the Catholic churches right on top of where the Incan like historical or religious sites were, things like that. So this actually here, I don't think they said that because again, there was no permanent really settlement here. So like these churches that we were visiting. Oh, another thing I was gonna say, I was totally off base on like what I was saying earlier about the dates on the churches. I was like, ChatGPT gave me something different. Google results gave me something different. I don't think it's 100% known all of the historical construction of these from like, some of them were like, oh, we started this in 1600, that site, but then like it was rebuilt so many times and so many different things and over so many different years. Frankly, it wasn't clear for me. And then I Googled like some of these churches and there wasn't even an English Wikipedia article. There was a Spanish Wikipedia article. Then I had to try to close out of the Wikipedia app and go to a thing on my browser and try to auto-translate it into English, and just weird. So that was all I was gonna say, and now watch this. Oh, by the way, 3 weeks out from a radial head fracture. My arm is not feeling great, but you know what? I'm being very careful with it. I have not re-injured the bone. I know for a fact that I've not re-injured the bone. And biking and swimming I think is okay. So let's check this out. This is gonna be so cold. It is cold. But the temperature out here is like, I would say it's like 65. Maybe I'll check later and I'll double check that, but this water's actually, it's warm enough. It's actually warm enough out here that this is actually not as cold. Frankly, it was colder earlier when the sun was out. I felt like this water was colder. But anyway, I think we're going to turn that camera off and then continue this conversation.
1081. Qué buena fiesta que tiene el chat. Ahí da vuelta. No.
Salta was founded 1582, and the Spanish ruled all of this by 1665. And by the way, part of what we're on right now is the Inca Road, the Inca Trail.
2 meters only.
There was the first peoples here, and then there was the Incas that came, and then the Spanish came. And our guide says it's a big mess.
El cóndor tiene 3 más grandes. Y el jote, ¿en qué se caracteriza? El jote tiene muy buen olfato. Donde siente aroma de algún animal muertito, empieza a dar vuelta. Como el cóndor no tiene buen olfato, pero tiene el mejor
The
pico.
ranch down there, some cows over here, or horses, you can't quite tell from here.
Es el tamaño del pico del cóndor. No muy grande, hace una porquería chiquitito, perdón. Pero es chiquitito, es así. Pero tiene una fuerza tremenda que puede desgarrar cualquier tipo de cuero. Entonces, el cóndor que tiene muy buena vista, ve a kilómetros, allá está el primo, ahí está el primo jote, que está revoloteando ahí, porque el jote lo que hace es revolotear donde está el animal muerto, es como el buitre, son de la misma familia, solamente que el buitre se le dice el europeo, africano, qué sé yo. Y entonces comienza a dar vuelta, el cóndor dice, oh, allá hay, abre la cena, corta, diríamos. El cóndor tiene algo muy particular, toda la cabeza pelada, ¿sí? Como yo nomás, así, pelado. ¿Por qué va a ser pelado? Porque justamente mete la cabeza dentro del animal muerto y dice, ay, cóndor, comer un riñoncito podrido, ¿no? Gases como ulular y demás acá en la zona. You know, while you are staying over here and camping, because you are allowed to camp over here, on this haunted valley, it's like somebody's whispering on this area. In a moment you will have it over there on the right side also as well. The haunted valley. No, but the amazing of the special slope that we were climbing, and over there the haunted valley.
All right, we are in Los Cardones National Park, and we're just stopping for the picture. Here's where we're at. Parque Nacional Los Cardones, Valle Encantado, Cuesta del Obispo, Salta.
Just checking around, I will sit, maybe sit or not. There are some Guanacos over here, part of the animals that we got it over here. Over there in front,
They have pumas, armadillos, foxes, guanacos.
Administración de Parques Nacionales. The place is totally black, that part of the wildlife. Mira de bonito. Si estuviera Francis Malman me diría tan rico que se puede hacer un plato especial. Francis Malman es cualquiera. You know,
Can't get it to
Francis
focus.
Malman is a cook, is a chef, you know, in the Patagonia area. And when he sees this animal, they say, wow, a special dish we can do with this animal.
Special. So the guy was saying these cacti take like 50 years to grow a meter. So some of these are 400 years old or so, like maybe this big one right over here. Pretty wild. Don't really think of cacti and deserts when you think of Argentina, but these things are absolutely out of control. Oh man, they all have like rot going. This one's like 500 years old. I'm like, wow, how's this thing still alive with all that rot? Oh, I bet.
Grew up here, and his uncle was a
Activate everything and they open the reservoir.
That's true. You were just saying, well, I was just saying, like, this is the most ratchet of all tours, like, we've been on. Like, this is really important. I mean, look at these. They're, like, and then Davita here was mentioning, what about, like, the tour guide?
That he's like kind of funny, and he's hustling you. But it's okay because at least he's kind of entertaining.
Yeah, and he's joking and he's joking and hanging out and having a good time.
It just keeps going and going.
He's making so many sound effects.
And then what's he talking about? Like animals, like
Oh,
yeah,
like-
I don't want to say that on camera.
No, no, he said it. It was hilarious. He was saying the guanacos like have an alpha male and like the other alpha males like come in and like try to fight him and then they like fight and he was like making noises of how they fight and like spitting on each other. They spit on each other. And then he was like the ultimate is when they like try to bite each other's testicles.
And the face he made.
Yeah, he's making faces. He's making faces the entire time. Oh my gosh. But yeah, they just took us through this. Oh, here, show us what you got for lunch. Corn, cranberries,
And bananas.
and bananas. Yeah. They were trying to sell llama salami, llama cheese. We tried the llama salami and the llama cheese. What do you think of that?
It was good, but the aftertaste was weird.
The aftertaste was weird.
Yeah.
It was a little bit weird, I thought too, but like I could have eaten it. I enjoyed it. We also had llama at the other place.
Yeah.
They like to give you llama.
Yeah,
on these
llama's
tours.
pretty good.
It's actually surprisingly good. I agree. What else did we say? What else were we talking about? Is that it? Look at these mountains. There's glaciers. Oh, these mountains are like, some of these are like 16,000, 17,000 feet, this guy was saying. I'm going to have to double check that because that's wild. We'll have to see. I was commenting, I say so many incorrect things on here. Like, I think like I said earlier, like I'm 3 weeks out from my break. It's actually 4 weeks. I've said a bunch of other incorrect things on here I'll have to try to fix later, but... Alright, that's a good one. That's a good one.